Alright, y'all, we are back talking about the Wars of the Stars, called Star Wars, and holy crips, this is a heavy boy. So this is Wicket, and I always want to say Wicket M Ward, it's Wicket W Ward, because it's 3 W's. 3 W's, like George Bushinson. This one is actually pretty cool. This Ewok is quite famous as well. There's really not much to him. Although he's a bobblehead, which kind of sucks. I wish they were just vinyl figures, but that's cool. So, I've had 2 of these, and there's a story about that. Since I've had 2 of these, the reason why I've gone through 2 is because 1, the spear, it's not like it breaks, it's just not glued in properly sometimes, and it falls out. So it's printed, not all the same pieces. They probably glue it onto the platform, or you can take them off maybe. Sometimes you can take them off the platform, sometimes you can't. So his spear on the other one, I actually had to glue back, and I sold right away because it was just an absolute nightmare. And I've kind of learned a little more and come a little different way since then. But this guy here looks exactly like Wicket. My favorite point of this whole thing is his facial expression. Basically just doing that, right? I said this is Wicket. So then he looks exactly like he does on the illustration, which is good. Doesn't have much design on the side besides the classic like Imperial design. Has got the back there, as you can see it. Pretty cool. Ah, it's so heavy. And the side. This guy is heavy. This is a lot of vinyl. So this comes, I don't think this is an older set. This has to be a newer set because it's got Disney on it. So the other ones in the series are Han Solo, Princess Leia, Darth Vader, which looks like he's getting electrocuted, Emperor Palpatine, Wicket W Ward, and he's holding his spear in a different orientation, side to side rather than up and down, and Lando Calrissian. So there we go. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I like his fur. I like his hands too. I don't really see many defects. It's pretty spot on. There's the 2 little holes in his face covering, his mask, his head. I like his ears. But they also look glued on like they could fall apart. It's got pretty good stitching, and I appreciate the background. I can't remember the Endor? The planet that the Wookiees? Wow, the planet that the Ewoks live on. Don't slaughter me, please. And I appreciate when they have a background, like I've said a couple of times. If they don't have a background, it's just brown cardboard, and that's lame. Spend the $3, 3 cents, not even $3, 3 cents of ink, and 3 cents of cardboard to print something on the back, make it a little more believable, a little more enjoyable for the character. Like I said, this guy is heavy as heck. Side, back, side. I can't believe how heavy he actually is. He's pretty darn heavy, guys. I'm serious about that. Holy cow. He probably weighs 10 pounds. Yeah, that feels about 10 pounds because it's heavy in one. Like it's straining my wrist at the moment. Not so much, but let's get to some close-ups and let's go ahead and continue to talk about it a little more. Like I said, there's not much really to talk about. His spear is supposed to have a texture on it as well that it doesn't. Like it's rusting a little bit, and it does not. It just looks like it's primitively carved. But I don't think it would just be like that. I think it would actually be rusting like it shows on the picture. I like the top. The top is the coolest part with his little ears and his eyes and a little bit of the spear. Let's go ahead and get some close-ups and talk about it a little more. right, guys, like I said, this is Wicket, and he's a big bobblehead. His head's huge, by the way, and I think that's where most of the weight comes from. Maybe it's in his body, because it doesn't feel like it's top heavy. Definitely feels like it's bottom heavy, though. It's definitely wanting to go grunk. He makes noise when you set him down. He's heavy. He's really heavy. This one is from Target, so again, this is a Target exclusive where I had this one imported, or I bought it off someone. I can't remember how I got my second one. Sometimes a lot of people post stuff and I'll just pick it up for whatever reason. That's why I have random stuff like Mickey Mouse or Fortnite or a lot of my Marvel stuff. I bought out people's collections, which looking back on it now, I would have rather had the money now than all the collection. I like to have a little bit of collection here and there, but it has to be displayed properly and out for display, I guess you could say. If it's not being displayed, it's lame. I once heard one collector say that if it's not out on display, then she's going to start selling her collection. And it was a whole bunch of cookie jars. She had like hundreds and hundreds. I think maybe the world's largest collection of cookie jars. Ridiculous amount, and collected everything everywhere. But it was all out on display. I don't know what she did with the boxes. Oh no, she folded up the boxes and stored them. Right. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think of Wicket here. Do you watch Star Wars? Do you not watch Star Wars? Do you remember what movie this is from? I'll give you a quiz. Do you have any of the other ones in the set, the 4 inches? Or do you have any other Star Wars Funkos that are 10 inch from Target or from other places? I know I had a couple. For sure, I definitely sold them, though. Let me know what you think, guys. Take care, my friends. Don't forget to make that comment, like, and subscribe. Bye for now.